Light spills across the table, steam curls up a silver line. You left your cup half finished, but your mood still blends with mine. The window paints a morning hush, like it's seen 100 days of you humming in the kitchen in your soft and quiet ways. Nothing loud, nothing rushed, just the warmth I still can touch. You're the breeze I never see, but somehow always feel in me. Steam in the window light, you're still here in the calm, so right. In every corner of the air, your memory pulls up a chair. I breathe in slow, and I know it's true. Some mornings still belong to you. There's a spoon still near the edge, and a smile in my tea. I play the same old playlist, like it's part of you and me. And maybe I don't miss you, just the quiet that you gave. You were always light and coffee, never too much, never brave. Nothing loud, nothing rushed, just the warmth I still can touch. You're the breeze I never see, but somehow always feeling me. Steam in the window light, you're still here in the calm, so right. In every corner of the air, your memory pulls up a chair. I breathe in slow, and I know it's true. Some mornings still belong to you. The cup is warm, the sun is low. I let the stillness softly grow. It's not about what's gone or new, just letting the light remember you. The cup is warm, the sun is low. I let the stillness softly grow. It's not about what's gone or new, just letting the light remember you. Milk foam curls into a line, looks like the words I couldn't find. You never asked, I never said, but every sip still turns my head. How do feelings fit so small in circles drawn and not at all? They fade before I find the start, but stay like stains inside my heart. Letters in my coffee cup, stories stirred then swallowed up, unsent thoughts in every trace, drifting slow in quiet space. You never read the things I meant, but still they rise with each deep scent. You'll taste the words upon your lips. We walked in with no reason, just a nod and soft hello. Didn't ask to change the season, but the room began to glow. No fireworks, no sudden sound, just your jacket on the chair. And somehow that was loud enough to let me know you care. There's no map for moments like this, they bloom before we know. You didn't try to rush the kiss, but warmth began to grow. This is where the warmth begins, not in words, but quiet grins. Just the way your fingers rest on your cup like nothing's pressed. No need to name what's taking shape. Some feelings form in softer space. I pour the tea, you hum a tune. A window breeze, your scarf undone. It's not a love that comes too soon, but one that lingers when it's gone. You laugh and tilt your head just so I read the memory as you breathe. No promises, no lines to know, just presence you don't need to leave. There's no script, no roles to fill, just two hearts growing still. And in that hush, without a wind, I feel the warmth begin. This is where the warmth begins, not in words, but quiet grins. Just the way your fingers rest on your cup like nothing's pressed. No need to name what's taking shape. Some feelings form in softer space. This is where the warmth begins. Let it live beneath the skin. Don't explain, don't hold too tight. Just stay here in this velvet light. Yeah, right here, where nothing's forced, but everything feels real. You didn't say a single word, but your presence made it clear. Some comfort doesn't need a voice, just someone being near. You lean back with your second sip. I paused my thoughts for you, and suddenly the room felt like it had more space to move. I don't need a grand reply, just your silence next to mine. There's music in this waiting still, a warmth no phrase can fill. Stay a little longer, not forever, just a while. You don't need to hold me close, just sit and share the style. No pressure, no need to pretend. Sometimes stillness is a friend. The window hums a gentle breeze. Your coat still holds the cold, but here beneath this coffee steam, the moment feels like gold. Your hand wrapped round the fading heat, and mine rest on my knee. We didn't speak of anything, yet you still sat with me. Stay a little longer, not forever, just a while. You don't need to hold me close, just sit and share the quiet style. No pressure, no need to pretend. Sometimes stillness is a friend. Stay a little longer, just until the silence fades. When the world begins to call, I'll still have the way you stayed. No words, just presence in the air, and knowing that you were there. Don't rush to stand, just let it be. You're not alone when you're with me.
Curtains move, but I don't blink. Your shape still lives in the light. You're gone like steam above the sink, but the feeling stays inside. Chairs are still, the book's untouched, yet my chest still turns a page. You didn't shout, you didn't rush, but you're here in every stage. I don't look for signs too loud, I trust the air to know. Love doesn't need a crowd, it just waits and lets it show. Curtains move, hearts don't. You left the room, but I won't. Some things stay beneath the sound. In the stillness, love is found. You don't need to touch to stay. Your warmth never flew away. Play the record like we used to do. The same crackle, same low hum. You're not in frame, but passing through the place your heartbeat came from. And though the sun keeps shifting lines across this quiet floor, the part of you that felt like mine still waits behind the door. I don't count the days or rain, I count the hush you left in curtains that still move in vain, but hearts, they hold what's left. Curtains move, hearts don't. You left the room, but I
in curtains that still move in vain, but hearts they hold what's left. And I still breathe you in, from where the air has always been. Curtains move, hearts don't. You left the space, but left your tone. Some songs drift, but never end. They return like time again, and I still breathe you in, from where the air has always been. The way you stirred your coffee slow, like there were thoughts you wouldn't show. Ceramic caught the quiet sound of what your lips could not let out. You looked away, I took a sip, and felt the words behind your grip. There's something brewing in the hush, the kind that love forgets to rush. Some truths don't ride on tone or touch. They settle soft but mean so much. No need to speak, I heard enough. In every clink, in every hutch, whispers in ceramic cups, things you never spoke but trust, held in heat and slowly poured, like feelings left but not ignored. Every sip a quiet sign that love can echo without lines. Your shadow danced against the steam, your silence louder than it seemed. I didn't ask, you didn't lie, but something lingered in your side. No need to push, no need to fix. Some moments live in gentle mix of eye contact and warming mugs, and space between the almost hugs. You didn't need to spell it right. I read it in the morning light. Our silence brewed enough to say, please don't go, but it's okay. Whispers in ceramic cups, things you never spoke but trust, held in heat and slowly poured, like feelings left but not ignored. Every sip a quiet sign that love can echo without lines. Burial solo with breathy vocal hum. Wow. was hush. The window let the silence in, but not the kind that aches. Just the soft and sacred space that calm connection makes. We don't need noise to feel alive. Some hearts hum in softer time. You looked at me, I knew it then. This piece is louder than it's been. Quiet doesn't mean alone. It means the stillness feels like home. You don't have to fill the air to show me that you care. The quiet holds your shape, your tone. I'm not alone, I'm just your own. Your coffee cooled, the record played. Our hands not touching, still okay. It wasn't love that had to shout, but love that gently stayed. The light was warm, the moment slow. No weight, no edge, no need to go. You blinked once and I heard clear. You never left while being near. Some ties don't ask to be defined, they simply breathe and intertwine. This calm between us doesn't fade. It's where the deepest bonds are made. Quiet doesn't mean alone. It means the stillness feels like home. You don't have to fill the air to show me that you care. The quiet holds your shape, your tone. I'm not alone, I'm just your own. Quiet doesn't mean alone. I know the truth inside the tone. Your presence speaks beyond the sound. It lifts me up without a bound. This quiet isn't empty space. It's love that lingers in its place. You lifted your cup with both hands like it held something more than tea. Your eyes met mine for just a blink, but said everything I need. No scripted lines, no clever cue, just the quiet passing through. And when you smiled between the sips, it felt like love without the lips. A moment speak in smaller ways, a glance, a pause, a warm delay. And I don't need to hear it loud. Your silence makes me feel allowed. The smile between sips tells me everything your lips don't say. You don't have to spell it out. Your presence gives it all away. Soft and slow, you let me in with every little curve of skin. You set your cup down gently, like you're letting go of time, and somehow in that quiet act you moved the world inside of mine. No need for grand declarations or fireworks in skies above. You offered peace in smaller doses, slow and sacred kind of love. The smile between sips tells me everything your lips don't say. You don't have to spell it out. Your presence gives it all away. Soft and slow, you let me in with every little curve of skin. The smile between sips was louder than 1,000 lines. You didn't say you cared at all, but I heard it in the quiet signs. You didn't rush, you didn't skip, just smiled and that was it.
Book stacked near the window, light beats slow dancing in my ear. You exhaled like morning wind, and suddenly the space felt clear. The way your presence doesn't press, just settles in like second skin, made me breathe a little deeper and feel stillness from within. You don't have to rearrange this room or arrange me. Just sit and let the rhythm flow, and let the silence set us free. Books, beats, and breathing, that's all we really need today. No rush, no loud achieving, just feeling right in quiet ways. Every page, every pause we take becomes the moment that we make. You hum along without a plan, as if the melody found you. I highlight lines and sip my tea, and somehow feel like someone new. The minutes stretch but never drag, like time forgot to check the clock. We're not escaping anything, just choosing not to talk. You don't have to light the flame, just let the rhythm warm this frame, and I'll be here with pen and song, right where both our hearts belong. Books, beats, and breathing, that's all we really need today. No rush, no loud achieving, just feeling right in quiet ways. Every page, every pause we take becomes the moment that we make. Books, beats,
and breathe in. Let the stillness speak instead. No timeline, no overthinking, just rhythm in the breath we thread. And if the world begins to spin, we'll turn the page and start again.
Clock on the wall gave up last week, but no one here seems to mind. We breathe between the quiet clicks, like time's been left behind. No calendars, no buzzing calls, just light across the floor. You laughed like we had nowhere else, and I didn't ask for more. We don't count the moments here, we let them settle warm and clear. Your glance is all I need to know. The pace of love is soft and slow. No rush in this room, just mellow chords and flowers in bloom. Your voice moves like candlelight. I let go of what felt too tight. We don't run, we don't resume. There's peace inside this quiet room. You sat back with your socks half on and still looked like poetry. Your hands not busy fixing things, just resting comfortably. I poured the tea, the steam rose slow, like thoughts that take their time. And in this space, without demand, I let my breath align. There's nowhere better we should be than paused inside simplicity. The rhythm here is made for two. It moves with me, it waits with you. No rush in this room, no rush, just mellow chords and flowers in bloom. Your voice moves like candlelight. I let go of what felt too tight. We don't run, we don't resume. There's peace inside this quiet room. No rush in this room. I found myself in your gentle tune. I had the words, they sat right there between my hand and half a stare. I circled them in coffee steam.
sentence land, but held it back with steady hands. Some things feel more safe inside than dancing out and changing tides. Almost said it today, almost let the truth find its way, but I folded in quiet air and left it floating somewhere. You didn't ask, I didn't lie, just let the feeling pass me by. The sun slid down your cheek so slow, I swear the timing said to go. But hearts don't always chase the cues, they freeze where old intentions bruise. You looked at me, I smiled too wide, hoping my silence wouldn't slide into the space that begged to hear the words that I kept locked in fear. I almost gave the thought its wings, but I'm still guarding quiet things. They're soft, they hum, they pull, they stay. Maybe I'll try another day. Almost said it today, almost let the truth find its way, but I folded in quiet air and left it floating somewhere. You didn't ask, I didn't lie, just let the feeling pass me by. Almost said it today, but maybe hearts just work this way. They speak in breath and glance and stay and hide their lines in light and gray. So if I never speak it true, I hope you feel it passing through.
The window cracked, the morning sigh, and I inhaled the sky. But there it was, your presence faint, like memory drifting by. Not perfume, not your shirt last worn, just something soft and near, a breath that carried what you were, still floating through the year. I didn't chase it, didn't hold, just let it wrap me in its fold. Some sense don't need to shout or stay, they whisper that you're not far away. The air smelled like you, like Sundays we forgot to lose, like tea that cooled too soon, and songs that hum through empty rooms. You didn't speak, you didn't move, but morning air brought back your truth. I touched the glass, the chill was kind, a fog that spelled your name, not clearly drawn, but softly there.
you didn't move, but morning still remembered you. Oh. The cushions sank beneath my weight, but still my thoughts refused to rest. I stared across the quiet space where truth still sat inside my chest. Your fingers traced the coffee rim while I rehearsed the things unsaid. Silence filled the room instead. Some chairs are soft, but mine's are loud, and words unsent can form a cloud. I wanted peace, I needed grace, but couldn't move within this place. Soft chairs, heavy thoughts. I tried to speak, but courage lost. You didn't press, you didn't pry, just let my silence occupy. And in that hush, I saw it clear. The weight I didn't let you hear. You crossed your legs and looked away, not out of hurt but space to breathe. Your presence gave me room to stay without the pressure to relieve. The light hung still, the minutes blurred. You whispered not a single word, yet somehow I could feel you wait for all the things I couldn't state. Some truths don't rise but slowly drift, like folded letters never shipped. I held them close and hoped you'd know that even silence wants to grow. Soft chairs, heavy thoughts. I tried to speak, but courage lost. You didn't press, you didn't pry, just let my silence occupy. And in that hush, I saw it clear. The weight I didn't let you hear. The roads shall friends halt shelter creek. The book was open on my lap, but I forgot to read the lines. Your name was nowhere on the page, but still you filled the quiet time. I didn't feel the need to speak. The words were written in the air. You weren't hearing former voice, but somehow still you were there. questions asked, no need to prove, just presence filling up the room. The turning leaves a gentle sound, where love unspoken still is found. The afternoon slid past the blinds. The tea grew cold, the light stayed kind. I moved my thumb along the edge of words I'd read but can't forget. And though you didn't say goodbye, you left a chapter in my sky, a quiet mark on who I am, still here with me, page after hand. Some hearts don't need a final line, they stay between the printed spine. I breathe, I read, and you appear in every pause that feels sincere. Pages keep me company, like you once did so easily. No questions asked, no need to prove, just presence filling up the room. The turning leaves a gentle sound, where love unspoken still is found. Drawer wrote solo with page turn effects and soft harmony hums. Power wrote solo with page top 5 take. Reminds me what we didn't fake. You live inside the in-between, the space where quiet love has been. Pages keep me company, even when you're far from me. Each paragraph, each breath I take reminds me what we didn't fake. You live inside the in-between, the space where quiet love has been. I opened up the window wide. The morning slid across my skin. No plans, no tasks, no need to hide. Just jazz notes drifting in. No text to send, no clocks to chase. Just rhythm, soft and slow. You smiled and leaned into the breeze and let the silence grow. The world keeps turning fast outside, but here we let the tempo glide. No rules, no pressure in our path, just laughter humming through the bath. Nothing but the jazz, no need for more than what this has. Saxophone across the air, your fingers tapping like you care. Coffee steaming unbound. Smooth jazz, saxophone solo over roads and brush drums. Than any poem ever penned. We let the melody extend. And if the world should ask us why, we'll just point to notes that never lie.
The light moves slow across the floor, like something soft you can't ignore. It didn't rush, it didn't shout, just crept in, folding all around. I didn't know what I would feel, but warmth can teach what thought won't steal. No answers came, no questions pressed, just breath that lingered on my chest. Some truths don't enter loud or fast, they take the long way in and last. You sat so still, you didn't speak, but peace brushed softly on my cheek. Sunlight folds slowly in, like the way you always begin. Never bold, never bright, just a quiet kind of light. You don't have to say a thing, the warmth alone is everything. Your hand was resting near the cup, but never moved to lift it up. You closed your eyes, I read the room, and let the silence softly bloom. The rays played gently on the wall, like memories I can't recall. But still they hold me in their tone, a calm that says I'm not alone. Sunlight folds slowly in, like the way you always begin. Never bold, never bright, just a quiet kind of light. You don't have to say a thing, the warmth alone is everything. Charred solo light, so rolling, rolling. Sunlight folds slowly in, touches places deep within. Not to fix, not to explain, but simply soften all my strain. You didn't knock, you didn't win, but light still let you in. peace unwind.
buzzing clock, no sudden beep. Just you and warmth that let me keep the scent of brew across the air. Your fingers brushing back your hair. You hummed a tune that found my skin, a rhythm soft to place within. You didn't knock, you didn't shout, you let the quiet draw me out. The way your presence pulled me near was louder than I'd ever hear. Better than any alarm, your song woke up my sleeping heart. No sirens, bells, or flashing light, just slow and soulful morning bright. You brewed the day, you stirred the sun, and made me feel like time's begun. You leaned against the wooden frame, the vinyl spun without a name. No urgency, no list to chase, just notes and breath and open space. I wrap the blanket round my knees and let the stillness softly tease. This kind of love, this kind of slow, is how I want my days to grow. Better than any alarm, your song woke up my sleeping heart. No sirens, bells, or flashing light, just slow and soulful morning bright. You brewed the day, you stirred the sun, and made me feel like time's begun. Roads clean guitar, oh slow, no whispered peace into my arm. No rush, no shout, no rules to bend, just music starting where we end. And if I ever need to rise, let it be to love like this, not time. The morning didn't ask for much, just a pause, a mug, your touch. You sat with rhythm in your eyes, and time forgot to pass us by. I wrapped the silence in a song and let the light just float along. No news, no noise, no need to flee, just velvet space for you and me. There's no plan inside this calm, just coffee, steam, and resting palms. We're stitched into the rise and haze, where love exists in gentle ways. Velvet mornings wrapped in gold, whispers warm but never told. Slow and soft like soul unwinds, inviting all the warmth within. We said nothing, that was fine. Your heartbeat blended into mine. Velvet mornings wrapped in gold, whispers warm but never told. Slow and soft, like soul unwinds. No clock, no rush, no tangled minds. If all we do is breathe and be, that's more than morning needs to see. Velvet mornings, yours and mine, where love needs no perfect line. We live inside a tempo low, where only heartbeats have to show. This kind of peace, this kind of light is how